Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. I'm joining in with Martin's Midlife Misadventures, an awesome channel. They have a lot of great content on their channel. Right now, they're doing a lot of prepping videos for the pantry, and I'm joining in with them. I'm going to start doing a lot of prepping videos, one every week, for the next 6 to 8 weeks until my pantry is totally full for winter. We don't know where things are heading. Nobody does. And fuel prices are going up. Shortages are already starting again, and the virus is starting back up again. And if it really gets going again bad like it did last year, I do not want to be caught unprepared. Good morning to all my awesome friends and family. I guess it's prepping time again. The little container of dog food you see, that is the last can of dog food I have for my dog. And they haven't had any Caesar dog food for 2 weeks at my local grocery store. Well, I'm going to go shopping today and see if I can find some. But if not, I guess Grandma's going to be going to some other stores. And I don't like to do that when gas is over $4 a gallon. Inflation is taking off, but since Grandma lives on a fixed income, Grandma's not going to have to worry about it much because there's nothing she can do. But what I can do is I can start prepping for another long, hard winter. Now, I would show you what I found in the way of dog food, but I don't have any dog food to show you except for this one can. So today I'm going to be going looking for dog food at multiple stores if my store doesn't have any, because the last can is right here. But last week, because I could already see there was starting to be problems, I bought 2 of these Scott's big containers. Now, I want you to also notice that the bottom one is a little bigger and the one on top is a little smaller. They're both brand new. There's nothing missing out of either one of them. So I don't know if Scott's already starting to use a little less on each roll in over a 20 week. Well, they say this is lasting for 20 weeks. Take it from me. There's only me and Grandpa, and this is not going to last for 20 weeks. But I'm going to try to at least get 2 more of those before there's no more toilet paper to be had. Because last year it was like 4 or 5 months you could hardly get toilet paper. And I've made my mind up, that's never happening to me again. So that was the most upsetting thing ever. Then I did get 1 soap, but I'll get a couple more in a couple of weeks. So far I can still find it. Tuna I can still find so far too. I bought 3 packs of 4, so that's 12 cans, that's 12 meals. And I bought some ketchup, bought a 2-pack, and that'll last quite a while because there's just 2 of us. Me and Grandpa both love peanut butter, so I just bought 1. But probably in another week or 2, I'll probably buy a couple more. I'm not prepping with a lot of stuff that has to be refrigerated or is that it's going to go bad. I'm trying to just get things ahead that we can store for a while and not have to worry. Now, I know it's going to be hard to believe, but crackers are starting to become a problem. And I was actually able to find crackers at my store when I bought all these other things, so I bought 4 boxes because I don't want to be out of crackers, because if I can't get bread, and that can happen, I can at least put tuna on the crackers or peanut butter on the crackers and make a sandwich that way. Now, this was something else. Last year, they were out of for about 4 months. Spam. So, I bought 6 cans of Spam. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to stock up a lot more on the Spam because that Spam is at least 1 or 2 meals per can. So, I can make, Spam sandwiches or Spam and cracker sandwiches. And that's why I bought so many crackers, because not just for soup, but for sandwiches, because I don't know how bad things are going to get. They are saying we're going to start having shortages again, and I can believe it because I'm going to show you some pictures already what's happening in my store. And I just took them last week. So we'll see how it looks this week when I go. I will take some new pictures of the shelves, and maybe things will look better, and maybe it won't. But the doggone dog food's been missing for 2 weeks. But when I do see some, I'm going to really stock up because my dog has to have food. So anyway, that's what I prepped this week. I tried to find things that I can use and store also. So don't go out and buy, like last time I remember seeing a woman having a whole cart full of chicken. Now that has to be frozen. And you know, when you freeze that much chicken, if you're going to be using it up pretty quick, you're going to get some freezer burn. So I'm not interested in getting things from my freezer. I'm not saying maybe I wouldn't buy enough for a couple of weeks or maybe a month at the most for the freezer, but also another reason why I don't want to stock up for the refrigerator and freezer is because I live in Southern California and we have power outages. A couple of years ago, I had 3 days with no power. Oh well, I can't do 3 days with my refrigerator. So another reason, and they keep telling me it's going to be worse this year. So I don't know if it's going to be or not, because you never know when the press tells you things, if it's the truth or they're just trying to scare you to death. But this is my first prepping video for 2021. I will probably start doing one probably every week for the next 3 or 4 weeks, maybe even for 6 weeks. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get at least enough food and all the things that I think we need to get by for, say something really bad happens. This virus is already taking off. If it gets too bad, I don't want to be in the stores. I don't know if we're going to end up back in another war. They're already talking about that it's going to be hard to get our shipments from overseas, and I don't know if we're planning what's going to happen in this country again. I think that we need to start producing more of our own food here, producing all the goods that we need to get by from day to day here. I don't know why we had so many food shortages last year. I don't know where the food came from. And also here in California, I don't know if it's true, because, you know, you never know. They're talking about we're not going to have any pork products pretty soon. So, but I don't know what to do about that, because I am not going to panic. I at least have my Spam. I guess that's as pork as I'm going to get, because like I said, I'm not going to buy a lot of stuff and have it go in the freezer and go bad. So I'm going to stock up mostly on canned goods, dry goods, and things that were difficult last year. This is the first, and these were the things that I had. Well, I didn't have dog food problems last year. That's a new one. But this year it's going to be dog food. And maybe there won't be a toilet paper problem. Maybe there will, but I'm not going to worry about it, because I'm going to get 2 more of these big rolls and try to keep 4 big rolls, packages ahead. And that should last me 6 months, because I was out of toilet paper for 4 months. And at certain times, I could only buy, no, it's going to be hard to believe, 1 roll at a shopping trip. And me and Grandpa, all by our little lonesomes, can probably go through 1 roll of toilet paper in a day or 2. I don't know how families did it. I really don't, because there's just the 2 of us here. But anyway, I'm stocking up on things that we really need and use, and I'm not going to be doing freezer foods. So as you can see, everything I'm trying to stock up on are things that we use every single day, and I'm not buying any strange food that we are barely going to eat, because why do I want to do that? I want to just get things that crackers can make the replacement of bread, and I will show some other things that I'm going to pick up and start doing in the next couple of weeks. So keep coming back for some more prepping videos, maybe to inspire you to start prepping a little bit and get prepared to at least have 3 to 4 months worth of supplies in your home in case things get bad. Like I said, I think we're heading into another, I don't know if the war will be here in our country, but the trouble is the wars are breaking out all over. And if China starts getting really aggressive, we don't know what's going to happen, because We import everything from China. I'm going to have to sit back and wait. But anyway, at least we're not going to starve. It may not be something we want to eat, but I can at least make cream of tuna on toast, tuna melts, tuna sandwiches, tuna salads. And because I live in Southern California, we do grow a lot of our own fruits and vegetables here, not being imported, but because we can actually grow them most of the year. So there'll always be something in the grocery store in the way of fruits and vegetables, maybe not what I want to eat, but there'll be something there, and we'll eat it. So that's why I'm not stocking up on that either, because I don't want to have to be buying a lot of stuff that I got to throw out in a few days. I'm only stocking up with canned and dry goods. Well, thank you very much, my awesome friends and family. I hope you enjoyed the first prepping video of Grandma Sandy, and we'll be doing one every week for the next 5 or 6 weeks. I think after that I should have enough supplies for at least 5 or 6 months. Don't forget, try to just find things that you can stock up on that are not going to perish within a couple of months, because you don't want a bunch of stuff you got to throw out. So that was my only last thing I want to make sure you guys know. And please, if you're not already following me, please push that like button. Really appreciate all your support and love I've been getting. If you're not already following, please think about it.